Hi everyone, welcome to Jie Podcast. We are back and today we are going to talk about cheaters and wife guys. So we are concerned about all the relationships going on, like what's happening with everybody's relationship right now, because it seems like cheaters are rampant and they are constantly in the news.
Yeah, I feel like every month I will hear like some guy, some celebrity is cheating. Don't you feel so?
Yeah.
Like every month there'll be someone.
This
Okay, shouldn't laugh.
September was an especially hot month for cheaters. So the famous cases that came out last month, Adam Levine and Ned Fulmer from the Try Guys. So just give a backstory in case you do not know what happened. Adam Levine is the lead singer from Maroon 5. I think he's very famous, like needs no introduction. Married to a Victoria's Secret model. A Victoria's Secret model who is pregnant with his third child, and he wants to name his third child after his mistress.
Do you see like his text messages, his DMs?
Yeah, I saw. Okay, so like everybody says it's very cringe. Like he has a pick up vibe of like a 13-year-old. Like, oh, you're so hot, your body is so hot.
They're making memes about it.
Oh yeah,
I saw.
I don't know. He's saying this to an Instagram model, and his wife is literally a Victoria's Secret model. Like not even like a 1 year Victoria's Secret. She's one of like the staple. She used to be one of the staple models in Victoria's Secret shows. And yeah, so
he did what he did. You know, like when the news came out, I saw this meme. Like they were saying, even like a Victoria's Secret model, right, is not safe. So I'm just going to eat chicken skin from now onwards.
It's true.
Then it reminded me of the Emily. I'm going to butcher her surname. Emily Ratajkowski. Her husband cheated on her. I'm just like, why?
There are just these really gorgeous women and their husbands just for some reason still find other people. So if you're ever worried there is you, or maybe it's your husband doesn't like your body, I really think
it's not you.
Yeah. But the Adam Levine case is funny because I think the thing that made people, I honestly don't think, okay, very bad to say this, but I don't think anybody is shocked that he cheated.
Compared to Ned, yes.
Adam Levine, I don't know. He's a known playboy even before he got married. So I mean,
but he became like a wife guy after he got married.
Yeah,
no,
he did. So he featured his wife in several. He featured his wife in several music videos like Animals, and then famously his wife and daughter in Girls Like You. And yeah, about and he's always posting about his wife on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And the other very famous wife guy, which is this new term which Sarah will talk about later, but this famous wife guy, Ned Fulmer from the Try Guys. Somehow this internet celebrity overshadowed Adam Levine and took the crown as the biggest scoundrel of the month. Okay, of the month. There's always new one. I think Tristan Thompson was the scoundrel of. No,
I still think that he's the top for me lah. Like top.
I think every month there's somebody who's racing for the crown. Somebody is just fighting for the throne. So I think so this guy Ned Fulmer. So if you don't know him, I think a lot of people who are like not on YouTube may not know him, but he's from BuzzFeed. Back when BuzzFeed was like the biggest media outlet ever, he was one of their staple, their first employee. So he did a lot of like their HR recruiting and everything, and he he and three other guys set up the Try Guys, and they subsequently left BuzzFeed to start their own production company called the Try Guys. And all this time while he was on Try Guys, he always branded himself as a wife guy.
It's like, I'm Ned and I'm married.
Yeah. Oh, I love my wife Ariel. And he's so his online persona, he's constantly talking about her and constantly portraying himself as
Committed
his wife's
guy.
husband. Like you know what I mean? Like he's always like, I'm my wife's husband. So yeah, that's why when people caught him kissing his subordinate in a New York City bar,
It's quite shocking.
Yeah, it was shocking. Everybody lost their shit. Everybody was like, oh my goodness, what is happening to relationships? Who can we trust if we cannot trust the wife guy?
Yeah.
Do we still have any hope left in relationships? But so
Like,
today,
you thought the internet will hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Because like it was their brand.
yeah. It's literally that's one of the things that shocked me. That is his entire like livelihood. And so since that happened, and as of this recording, it actually just happened a few days ago.
Yep.
He has been kicked out of Try Guys, and I think he's been removed from a lot of their projects. So he's no longer in the Try Guys. His wife, and the thing is, his wife also used to appear on the Try Guys channel, as I think like they have a segment called the Try Wives. I don't really follow them, but I'm sure she appears. So she is sometimes also used as content, and she does earn money. I think they for sure they do earn money from her appearance on Try Guys. I mean, whether it's ad revenue or whatever, clicks, they sure earn money. So yeah. So because of all these wifey guys stirring up shit recently, there's this new term which has been
Wife
popping
guys?
on the internet. Yeah, wife guys. So can you share?
Okay. I took this from Wikipedia. So, a wife guy is a man whose fame is owed to the content he posts about his wife. So, this term has been applied more broadly to men who use their wife to upgrade their social standing or public persona.
So you have three examples here: Ned, Adam Levine, and John Mulaney.
He's I think, stand-up comedian. So, okay, the thing is, it's just, his cheating was just like alleged. Basically, he separated from his wife, right? Then within 2 months or something, right, they announced that he and Olivia Munn were expecting a baby. So a lot of people are like saying that he probably cheated when they were still married.
Probably.
But it's still alleged compared to like Ned and Adam.
Oh yeah, because Ned and Adam, they actually came out and admitted to Adam Levine didn't admit to a full-on affair, but he admitted
At first he denied, right?
I don't know.
I
I
remember he
only
denied
saw
it at the
I only
start.
saw the post where he said that inappropriate talk has been going on or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah, so he didn't actually admit to having a full-blown affair. It was someone else who his alleged mistress who went on TikTok and accused him. But Ned is just
Admitted.
yeah, it's just there. So
Okay. How do you feel about this?
about
Especially like you're getting married soon. I would think that it will affect how you feel like about this like relationship.
You know,
in a way or another.
it is surprisingly it really does, you know, like it's not that my fiance did anything different or he's cheating or what, but like, you know, when you read this type of news and you always think like, you get married, you're supposed to stay together until you die. Like if your intention is not to stay together until you die, then why are you even getting married, right? But like, it seems like it's so difficult, and no matter how in love you are at the start, it just how in love you are, how compatible, you know, like how even a responsible man, it seems like no matter what you do, you just never know what is going to happen. You really you really cannot tell what's going to happen because it's so rampant. And actually, you know, I would say, right, the more rampant cheating is, the more likely someone is to do it. You know, you get what I mean? Because after a while, don't you feel like it's just expected? You just kind of like, oh yeah, it's like expected that eventually, you know, when I see, okay, not me, I don't have such a bad view of my relationship, but a lot of celebrities, I would say, when they get married, I don't ever think that they will last. You just
examples.
Examples. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. I didn't think they will last. And recently, who? Adam
Love is
Levine.
Blind.
Yeah. Adam Levine and his wife Bahati as well. I also, when he got married, I also didn't think it would last.
No, the Nick and Danielle also.
That Love is Blind. They're not even celebrities. They're just annoying people on the TV. And another one I didn't expect to last, but they're still lasting and they're still going strong. I think. I hope it's Justin Bieber and Hailey.
Oh, okay. We will talk about her podcast like in another day or something.
No, but I'm not wishing bad on them. It's just that it's just given the press and they got married very young. And you know, like it's just that celebrity attention, you know, girls are still falling over Justin Bieber, and I think
his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, and all that kind of stuff that you know, you just kind of, when you see people get married, rather than thinking of like, oh yeah, they will definitely stay together. You know, sometimes when I watch, I see, I'll just be like, I wonder how long they're gonna last. Which is a very depressing view of marriage, I feel. So yeah.
But like with all this like news recently, right? I also like thought to myself, because I thought, okay, I won't cheat, but then like even the people that you don't expect to cheat, right? They did it. You know, then I was like really wondering, like, what if I really do it too one day?
I don't put it past myself to do such things also. And I'm not saying that one day I will cheat. I totally get what you're saying. You know, before I got engaged, we went for this couples. Me and Sam went for this couples like prep session. So basically, like, you go to like a marriage counselor and then you prepare for marriage, and it's quite common. I don't know if a lot of people do it around the world, but it's quite a common thing to do, just to test your compatibility and, you know, to like set expectations, be realistic and whatever. So one of the things that they measure, right, is one of the things they ask is how certain are you that you will not get divorced. So I think it was like on a scale of 1 to 5. So 5 being like you definitely will, you're very, 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 very 100% confident that you will not get divorced. And the second one was like, oh, you are like 90% confident that you won't get divorced. And I said, how can anybody be 100% sure that they will never get divorced? So I think I chose like the second highest one, which is like, I don't think I will. I'm reasonably confident. Then so the marriage counselor, she did ask me, so she said, what would it take to be like 100, you know, like 150% confident that you will never get divorced? And I was like, how can anybody on this earth be 100% confident that they will never get divorced? It to me, like, I don't know, is it the news or like you know, the things that happen around me, like I just don't think it's possible. And I'm not even saying it's my husband that will cheat. I cannot tell you for sure, 100% sure right now, that 20 years from now that I won't be the one cheating. And I would say I mean, like, of course, now at this very present moment, I can say I have no intention of cheating, and I don't support cheating. I don't want to be a cheater. But really, I cannot tell you what the future will hold. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. All this news just kind of confirms, right? Like, you really just don't know. You don't know how people will change.
Yes. You don't know how you will change also.
Yeah, so I get what you mean. Like, we cannot put it past ourselves. So I hope that in the future I don't change my mind about such things. You don't start to have like justifications and all that kind of stuff. Like, just remain faithful.
Okay, how will you react if I cheated one day?
Okay, I said it. I think you would cheat because you are unhappy for a period of time, rather than it being like a heat of the moment kind of thing. So if I did find out that you were cheating, I probably would say that I saw it coming.
Oh, okay.
So okay, so this thing, right? Okay, so according to Glamour magazine, women in general are more likely to cheat with one person and fall in love for emotional satisfaction. And they also do this thing called like partner swapping, which is if you're married, you have a husband, you cheat with the intention of replacing that man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if I do it one day, I would want to get rid of the husband
Yeah. So
and go to a new one. I don't think I can handle two at the same time.
Oh, it's very, yeah, I also thought it's very tiring. So actually, so let's talk more about this idea of like a woman cheating because they want to they fall in love with someone else. Okay, so actually I read a lot of stories online, right, and of women cheating because their husband is lazy, doesn't want to take care of the kids, can't take care of himself, can't cook, can't clean, can't do anything, come home, expect
Another
to be
baby.
served. Yeah,
basically.
it's just a burden. It's just a burden. And so after that, the wife start to, like start to find emotional
Comfort.
solace in another man. And then slowly, it turns on to a full-on affair. And I'm not saying it's right, but I can understand why.
Do you think it's a how to say legit reason? Because I feel, right, I heard this reason like multiple times before, but it's like saying if a man cheat, it's the man's fault, but if a woman cheat, it's the man's fault. It sounds like this to me.
I still think it's their fault. I think you want to do this type of thing, then you just get divorced. Get divorced and find
Yeah, I also think like it's still your fault.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not their fault. I'm just saying I can understand why they do it. Doesn't mean that I agree with why they do it. The same thing goes for men, right? There are a lot of men whose wives don't want to have sex with them, and like I think we talked about this in a confession before. This man's wife didn't want to have sex with him, and so he wanted to find someone else. And
she didn't want him to find.
Yeah,
you can understand him.
I can understand him. So I don't think this is like really like man or woman. If this happened to a man, I also feel like I can totally understand why he want to cheat. But okay, so according to Glamour magazine, men tend to report a desire to satisfy sexual desire. I think this is just a very general statement. Because that's what they're saying, right? Men tend to cheat because they're just horny lah. There's no rhyme, no reason. They just want to cheat cause they want to.
But Adam Levine's wife is a Victoria's Secret model.
I mean, more than that, right? She's pregnant with his child.
No. I see. My point is that if it's out of lust, right, then shouldn't he like prefer his own wife compared to like Instagram model?
He's bored. He wants new things, He's like, I have seen you. I think they have been together for like what, 6, 8 years, 10 years. They have been married for 6 years, so I think they've been together for like almost 10
more
years.
than that.
Yeah, I can't remember how long, but he's just bored. I'm sure he's just bored. Like, okay, maybe they have like underlying marital issues or whatever, but his wife is pregnant. So okay lah. There are women also who just want to satisfy their sexual desire, and I think that's the dumbest thing to do. Dumbest thing to do. That's the Tristan Thompson thing to do. Like, you have a girlfriend who's willing to have sex with you and willing to, satisfy your every sexual desire, and you still want to go out and cheat and then come back. It was a mistake. It was a hit of the moment. I didn't know what I was doing. Please.
They know.
They know.
I'm pretty sure you know what you're doing.
So, okay. Do you think, I think for these type of people who just cheat, right, because they have the feels to, I feel like these type of people, right, are the type of people who will never change their ways. Like, they are the kind who is like, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, you cannot.
No, but what if like, okay, they cheated, then okay, they did it in a heat of the moment, but then like they saw how much damage it did to their family.
Why do you have to do it to see the damage? It's all around you.
I think they did it in the heat of a moment, like you said.
Okay.
Like, do you think they will still change? For Tristan Thompson's case, no lah, but
I think majority won't change. Because, right, especially if you don't get caught and you don't have any consequences of it, right, you just get bolder and bolder and bolder. I feel like that's what happened to Ned, Okay, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know his whole relationship story, but to be caught kissing in public when you are a public figure and your entire brand lies on you being a wife guy, right? And for you to have that kind of courage, that kind of bravery to be in public and cheat on your wife so publicly, right? I'm sure he has been doing it on and on and on and not get caught. It's either he didn't get caught, or like he got caught but didn't suffer any consequences. So until like he can do such things. So I would say, actually, for majority of people, I don't think that they will stop.
okay, because I said this story, right? I don't know, I think I told you before, like long time ago. So I heard from a friend, right? I can't remember which friend also. So she said like she had this friend that lives on the condo, second floor. So like apparently like the second floor of the condo sticks out from the rest of the building. Right. Then so there was this pregnant woman. The husband cheated on her and then she committed suicide. Then the pregnant woman landed on the second floor's balcony.
On your friend's
Did
house?
I tell you before? My friend's house, yes.
In Singapore?
Apparently, yes. I don't know how true is it, but anyway. I feel like if I'm the guy, I'll be traumatized for it. I wouldn't do it again.
I think that's very extreme. That's that.
My example is too extreme.
No, I think like you're saying that this guy is traumatized because his pregnant wife committed suicide in front of him, right? But like, most people don't do that.
Okay.
If let's say it's a normal, like, okay, he cheated and the wife found out and
then divorce him.
And she didn't. Okay, well, the scenario with most people is either they get divorced, or actually, if it's the first time, a lot of people try to work it out. Very, very few people. I think very few married people, right? The first time they find out that their partner is cheating on them, their first instinct is to immediately divorce.
Is that the same for you? I feel like that would be my first instinct.
Okay, no, not. Yeah, maybe you think like, oh, yeah, divorce, straight away divorce. But the thing is, like, I don't think majority of people, that is their first course of action, is to go to a divorce lawyer straight away. A lot of people try to work it out. So
for me, I feel like I cannot see your face ever again.
Yeah. I feel the same way. That's the thing, because a lot of people try and work it out, so their partner, they just get bolder and bolder. That's why I personally think that it's a sinking ship lah. There's a sinking ship. But I also have heard that people say that couples get stronger after affairs. Because
I'm not into that. Trust me, I won't be there to experience whether my relationship will be stronger after a cheating incident. I will be out the first minute.
I think the same thing, because every time I hear people say, "Oh, our relationship got stronger after the cheating," I'm like, "You sure? You sure it wouldn't be stronger
Good for
without
you,
the cheating?
but it's not for me."
Sure? Yeah. So I feel, I guess we feel that way. Okay, so let's just share some statistics. Okay, so the Institute for Family Studies did a study on the Americans. So 20% of married men report cheating, while 13% of married women report cheating. The number is higher lah.
Do you think it's okay? Yeah.
The number is.
You think that it's higher?
20%. I honestly crossed my heart. I think the number, right, closer to 50. I really think the number.
Okay, the thing that is the most shocking to me, right, is that there are actually 20% of men and 30% of women who admit to cheating. Like, even if it's like anonymous poll, even if it's an anonymous poll, right, I wouldn't admit, even if I was doing it. Like, I will leave no traces. If I really want to cheat behind your back, right, I won't admit. Yeah, you just put it out there.
I think for both men and women, the number is like way higher. I don't believe the number is so low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that is that is very depressing. But this is
Do you
just
think
based
it's
natural to cheat.
Not cheat. Yeah, to cheat and to not cheat. Like, which one do you think that which one you think that is a natural one?
You mean, okay, so we're talking about like the idea of monogamy, right?
Yes.
Is it natural? I personally think is monogamy natural?
Now, if you look at animals, it's not. Very few animals are monogamous.
Okay, I would say monogamy is natural. Natural doesn't mean it's easy. And I think that's why people always say that the idea of monogamy is unnatural, because it's not something that you feel like you want to do.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, just because it's not easy doesn't mean it's not natural. So there are a lot of things that happen to us that
I don't like it when
unnatural. Yeah, that is natural but not easy.
I don't like it when people give the excuse of like, oh, because animals are doing it too. That's why it's not biological to be monogamous.
Yeah, we all have
Just
control.
admit that you want to cheat. I will respect you more. Like, just own up. Don't give this kind of excuse.
Not just for like the sake of argument on like whether monogamy is natural. I don't think
life is easier lah. Okay, if with one wife and one husband.
Yeah, that's
don't
actually.
You think so? It's easier than.
The thing is with
you have more money.
With polygamous relationships, right? You have so much internal conflict. How is that natural? Unless you're going to say, right, unless we are all going to say, like, in the animal sense, right, that nobody belongs to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would be like, fine, fair argument, fine. Nobody belongs to anybody. Wife does not belong to husband. There's no such thing as husband and wife in the first place. Then I would say, fine. But the moment that you're going to have, like, a marriage, if the husband is going to take multiple wives, and the wife is going to take and the wife can take multiple husbands. Why are you then? If let's say you're in this type of society, that the men and both men and women can have multiple husband and wife, why are you married?
It's the inheritance. After they are
Give
dead.
it to your kid. You can give it to your
That's
kid.
the only thing that's the only reason I can think of. Is the inheritance.
Yeah, so I just don't understand how is being polygamous natural. Okay, and people usually only give this reason for men. That men are naturally polygamous because they need to spread their seed. Like, I just don't understand why people like to use this term, okay? Where are these men spreading their seeds, and why do they need to spread so many bloody seeds? Like, I just don't get
You want
it.
to leave a legacy, okay? I don't know. If I get cheated on, right, and then the guy justify his behavior with the polygamy reason, right, I'll be so mad. Like, you just say that you cheat. That's it.
So, okay, while we were discussing this topic, Sarah said something very interesting. No, she said something about what her colleague said, which is, just find a good man who won't cheat on you.
Okay, so I was complaining about this to my colleague. Then that's the advice that he gave me. Then I'm just like, I'm pretty sure all these women who decide to get married to that man all feel like the guy wouldn't cheat on them and will love them forever.
Yeah, okay, so
I'm pretty sure they felt that they found the right one.
I think like in Adam Levine's case, right? Like for playboys, a lot of them think that they change their man. They truly believe that they are the ones who change their man, you know? So for fun's sake, let's just talk about avoiding red flags, okay? So what are some red flags? So what are some behaviors that will tell you that this man is going to cheat? I'll tell you one, okay? I think
I don't know. The thing is because I always thought wife guys were green flags. So now I cannot tell you anything. I cannot be certain of anything.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Like,
yes.
I cannot pinpoint which behavior is good and bad anymore.
Yeah. It used to be very straightforward. If it used to be before last week. Then if your boyfriend never posts on you on social media, he's probably hiding something from you. He's probably hiding you from his other girls
Chicks,
and family members. But now, if he posts too much of you, it's because he's overcompensating.
No, there was one like tweet that I read that I didn't understand all. So they say, right, Ned like, because he always say my wife, right, but because he never said Ariel, then it was a red flag. Like, I don't understand. Like, what's the difference?
I think that's reaching lah. I think that is reaching too much. Oh yeah. If anything, the wife guys have proved to us that there's no such thing as a red flag. Because everything.
Green flag.
Yeah. Because everything can be a red flag and everything can be a green flag.
So there's no conclusion to the question that you asked just now. Okay, but I'm pretty sure they are very glaring ones.
I was going to say one of them, right, is if this person has 90% of their friends are opposite sex. And then I'll get some. That people might not agree, but I really think so. Especially if their only close friends, right, are opposite sex.
Okay.
So like men, I only can talk about men, okay? Obviously I never date any girls before, so I cannot speak over them. Actually no, okay, let me speak about myself. But like, let's talk about like men first. When a man his only close friends and the only people he talk to are all girls and he's a straight man, right? I really feel like, why do you have no male friends? Why is it like when you have problems you only can tell girls? And I tell you, this thing I feel is I personally feel like this makes it very susceptible to emotional cheating, because you start to tell all your, let's say you're in a relationship and then you start to tell all your tea to all your these girlfriends, right? And then your female friends, and then you find comfort in them rather than you find comfort in them, the full stop. That is how you start lah. I would say a lot of people. So I'm not saying don't have close girlfriends, but if your boyfriend like literally cannot even name a single close guy friend, and he's always like, oh, did you know all my best friends are girls, I'll be like, and I think the same things happens to me, okay? Because right, I feel with a lot of my guy friends, okay, and this one is just me, okay? I'm not going to say it for everybody, but for me, a lot of times when I'm very close to my guy friends, or like, let's say one particular guy, and every time I have problems, maybe not even relationship problems, like family problems, personal, issues that I'm going through, and I always go and find this particular guy for comfort. You just cannot help but start blurring the lines. You may not be like full on relationship, but you start to get like feels that are more than just friends. You know what I mean?
No, I have not experienced that in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
If out there somebody knows what I mean, tell me you know what I mean. Is there any other red flags? Honestly, I feel like repeated
Okay, what do you
cheating.
think if he has a history of cheating?
Red flag.
Very obvious, right?
No, I don't understand. The thing is, right, even if people are very convinced, okay, that people should be given second chances, for sure, second chances. So we're talking about the 77 chance, okay? We're talking about 77 chance. Why do you want to be the one to change him? Why do you want to be the one to put yourself through all this trauma and to change the man, or like even to put yourself out there and be vulnerable? Like why if this person has a proven track record of cheating, why do you still want to be with the guy?
You can ask Chloe.
Oh, she says it all on her The Kardashians on Disney Plus. This is not a promotion for her, but it's all there. She says that because she believes people deserve second chance, and then he's working very hard. I think that's the scariest thing, is that I think she really believed, right, that her boyfriend, that Tristan.
Are they still together?
No. But I think at that point of time, she really, really, really believed that Tristan was trying to be a better man. He was working to be a better man. He was showing her attention. He was giving her love. He was, scheduling whatever, planning their future together. And he still was cheating during that period of time. He still was doing it. So,
do you think this cheating thing is something that you can work on? I don't think it's something you can work on, because it's something like, it's just whether you want to do it or not. It's not like, okay, I have no goals in life. Let's say this was my problem. I can work through that. I can start doing different things and then find what I really like, and then I can like work on that. I can build on that. But I don't think that cheating is something that you can work on. It's not like any other behavior that you can work. Let's say I have a bad temper, that kind of thing. Then this kind of thing, you still can like work through it.
Maybe go therapy and see what the therapy say. I don't.
Okay, I think the conclusion is that you have to judge for yourself.
It's just really scary what men and both men and women. It's just really very scary how deceitful people can be. It's very, very scary. I feel like that when the net news came out, it just really it did definitely affected me. Right? It really just made me think like how can you live with someone, and I know people like that, live with someone for so long, never know their lies, never know the second life that they're hiding. It sends shivers down my spine. The worst thing is, with Sam, right? Because we met in church, and he grew up in church, right? I always say, like, if he ever cheat, like, he has the church to hold him accountable. But it seems like
the whole internet to hold
he
him
had the
accountable.
entire world. Ned had the entire world to hold him accountable, and he still couldn't keep it together. So, I'm just speechless about these people. So, okay, yeah. So that's
it's so somber. Like, I thought it would be not fun, but I thought it would be more like, oh, cheaters are bad, all these idiots. like men are like all men are bad. I thought it would be this kind of episode, but I didn't think that it will be like so somber and like reflective.
Well, okay. So let's just end it off. I ask you then, as a single woman now, how has your views on did all these news really change your view on relationships and men, or you always never had a doubt that they were gonna cheat?
No, I mean I thought I made it quite clear that I didn't think that the wife guy would cheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this has
like
further
I
solidified your
still thought that
single position.
No, I thought that there were loyal people out there, and you can tell. Like you can tell that they'll be loyal. But then now, right, I feel like I cannot trust anyone. I'm pretty sure a lot of people share my opinion. Like I've been reading Twitter the last few days about this issue. Everybody is saying that you really don't know who you can trust.
Yeah. Do you remember you sent me this screenshot of a book that you were reading last time about this Christian family, and this Christian husband, he left his wife to find his mistress, and his wife was praying for him to come back, and he didn't. Do you remember you sent me that?
Yeah. I can't remember which book, but I remember sending you something like that.
I was just looking through some like pictures on my phone, and then I came across that, and I remember when I read that, it was really just you're just not safe from anybody. I don't know what to say. Just not safe.
Okay, one thing for sure, I won't be praying. If that happens to me,
I'll be praying my divorce goes smoothly.
Yeah. Yes. I'll be praying I can get a lot of alimony.
Please give me the evidence. Yeah, okay, so that was a very sad ending to our podcast, but yes, let us know what you think, and all the people who still believe in relationships, shout out to us. We need the faith. We need the faith.
We need encouragement.
Yeah. We need to encourage each other. So that ends our episode, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.